Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
All right, everybody, it is Wednesday, and thank you so much for joining us.
Is today, are you having a day?
You know what? It's one of those gloomy, overcast kind of things.
Yes.
And yeah, so we're glad you're joining us because we're going to have fun this next hour.
I'm telling you, like, I woke up this morning and I was like, that's not real.
With the rain?
Well, no, just the alarm clock. I think it was like, I had one of those dreams that kind of keeps you like, I have to fix this.
Oh, you wanted to keep sleeping to fix your dream?
I had this dream I was in Frankie's truck and the brakes went out in the garage and so it just started rolling back and I hit like 15 cars, but all of the people were there, so I had to talk with each one of them.
And then you woke up before you talked to them? So you felt
I talked to all of
uncompleted.
them, and then I woke up with this feeling of dread, like Frankie's never gonna let me drive his truck again. And he won't let me drive his truck again.
It was just a dream. It's okay.
Anyways.
Frankie will let you. All right, we want to get to our What You Think Wednesday question because the Wall Street Journal wrote about this recently. I actually have written about it a couple times. Is it okay to track your spouse or partner with a location sharing app? Is it okay with permission? Is it like a good idea for safety reasons?
So,
Like, what do you think? So we wanted to know what you thought.
we have one of these apps. We have Life 360 app, and I love it. I love it because if Frankie says he's coming home or if he's on his way home and it's taking a long time, I can see, oh, he is still moving.
Right.
Like nothing bad
Yeah,
happened.
you can, and from a safety standpoint, I think
Right.
that's true. What I realized the other night was that it's enabled on my phone. Wait, it's enabled so that Gary can track me.
Yeah.
But he has not accepted so I can track him.
Oh,
so,
we have to change this. Gary, let's get on it. Let's
Gary's
get on
probably
it.
watching right now. What? What'd you say?
Our photographer, Scott Danke, he's the one that told me about it because you can do this with the whole family. So as
Yeah.
long as somebody has a device that works with it, you can use it like for your kids,
Exactly.
for instance, which
Yeah.
is really wonderful.
So let's see what you have to say. Pittsburgh girl Becky says, if you both have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't care about being tracked, and it's fine because in this day and age, it's a matter of security. And I
Yeah.
do think that there's something to that.
Well, I think it's exactly. Rita says, my husband hardly knows how to use his flip phone, track phone, let alone how to track me.
All right, there's that too. Yes, some of us are technically challenged, me being among them. Marie says, my kids track me, my husband tracks me. I just can't figure out how to track them.
Well, you know what, Marie? You know what you're doing. So you do you. It's
You do
fine.
you.
It's
Yes.
fine. Okay, Kelly says, I don't track my husband, but my sister tracks her whole family. She's a nurse and her husband rides a motorcycle. She says she tracks them in case of an accident. And I think we got it because of our kids.
Right.
But then, honestly, I think Frankie and I use it more because we like to know.
I have no problem. I mean, I have no
Yeah.
problem with my spouse knowing where I am at all times.
Yeah, I'm not
And you know what? And if I like fall down somehow, like fall out of a chair and knock myself unconscious, I want him to know where to call the paramedics.
Well, I
You
will
know?
say, because you can turn it off pretty easy. And I turned mine off around Christmas time because because it'll
You
tell
were
you
on
when
a
somebody,
secret shopping mission?
yes, and it'll tell you when somebody completes a trip. And so I stopped at Shop 412 on the south side, and he knows that if I'm going down there, I'm either going to the Cheesecake Factory or to Shop 412.
Those are the two things.
Those are the two things. So I had to turn it off because I didn't want him to know that I was getting him something.
Can't you tell how fast he's driving
Yes,
too?
it'll tell you if somebody has completed an unsafe drive, if they've gone too far over the speed limit.
So a couple more. Becky says absolutely not. Natalie says don't have one because it's all about trust.
Oh, yeah.
I do think if you're like plotting to secretly track because you have an issue
Sure.
there, then that's a different kind of subject. It
Yeah,
really is.
but to me, this has nothing to do about trust. It's more about just like being in
Yeah.
the know.
Yeah.
You know, making sure everybody is where they're supposed to be and safe. Really.
All right, so here's the tally. 34% of you say it's okay to track them. 31% of you say no, it's not a good idea.
And 35% of you say it depends. We have been very pumped this week about the new Mission Impossible movie. You got to check your email because we told you they're coming.
Yes. So at this point, you should have the email, and here's what you want to check. In the inbox, it will have the subject line, screening ticket confirmation, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. If you got that email, you got 2 tickets to see Mission Impossible tonight at the AMC at the Waterfront at 7 p.m. This is like an advanced special screening.
Yeah, and honestly, we would normally list off the names, but the movie studio was giving away so many tickets to our viewers.
Too many.
That, yeah, we couldn't list all 50 winners.
But you know what? Send us pictures. If you're at the screening, we want to share some of them on the show. And again, if you've won, congratulations. Keep checking your email. And on top of that, 5 of you are getting special prize packages in the mail because you are ultimate winners.
Wait,
How about that?
Can you just stay right there?
Why? What do I have?
You have like a hair right
Oh
here.
no, thank you for helping me.
It's just dangling.
You're like a meerkat. We're grooming each other. Get that hair. Thank you for looking out for me.
We hope you guys have a lot of fun. Whoever won the tickets, we hope you have a blast.
And the ultimate winner. So we want to show you the merch. They gave
this
us
is
the
what it
merch.
is. Yeah.
So first off, Mission Impossible hat.
Is this
There
a
you go.
hoodie?
I think it is a
really
hoodie.
fun.
Yeah, and this is like a well-made hoodie. You can tell from the weight of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at this.
Look,
All
we
right,
could go incognito in all this black.
it's true. Well, that's kind of like the whole Mission Impossible
Yeah,
theme
sure,
thing,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
All right, and so
What is this?
What are these? It's a charger. Thank goodness we have Teddy at our ear to tell us what
so
technology
you put
is.
Oh, because the ring is and then you can plug this in. We plug it in.
Well, no, this is a wireless audio transmitter, so you can be a spy.
No, don't put that in your. That doesn't go in your ear. What are you
I have
doing?
no idea where this. It's a USB port.
No, you don't put that in your ear.
Where it goes.
What is
Anyhow,
happening?
you'll figure it out if you're one of the winners. But we want to show you this gizmo because we love this and we think Heather
Gizmo.
broke one of them.
Gizmos
So
and gadgets aplenty.
here's a little pen, but it has a compass on the top, which is totally cool. And then you can take that off and it flip the compass. You flip the compass up.
broke it.
And look,
Oh, no.
and then it's a flashlight. Look
How
at
did you
that.
turn it on?
Ooh, with
Oh, you
this
push
little dooflicky.
Oh, I
and
see.
then down here, you can twist this and it is a flathead screwdriver. Oh my gosh.
Wait, does this pop out? I'm breaking it. Yeah, because you have both sides.
Oh, so you have the Phillips on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And then, but we're trying to figure out how to use it as a pen.
We can't figure out the
We're
pen
not
part
sure
of
it's
it.
an actual pen.
But it has a lot of other cool
Anyhow, it's a
things.
neat little gizmo.
Do you think that there was a Phillip with the screwdriver? Because this is just a flathead, and that's kind of boring. And then all of a
Well,
sudden you have
flatheads are
Phillip.
useful.
So who is Phillip?
Oh, like how did it come to be called a
I don't
Phillips?
know. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Anyhow, we'll use the Google later. Hey, we have a special clip to show you. We've gotten all these clips from Paramount,
Yeah.
and so this is one. You know, we've talked about how Tom Cruise does his own stunts, and so this is an underwater scene. And once again, these are totally real. This is not CGI. This was actually filmed underwater, and this makes me nervous
Why does it make you nervous?
because they're underwater.
Well, he's
and
safe, and it doesn't look like they're like 100 feet underwater.
I don't know. Still.
They're within safe, maybe 100 feet is not that much. I don't know. I think it's really cool. I think that it's like gutsy. It probably makes him feel alive.
It probably does, and that's probably, and he wants his movies to be authentic.
Yeah.
And so that's part of it, and it's why he does all this. But I love that they gave us like this extra behind-the-scenes
You get to
footage.
see it.
We'll keep sharing this.
I think this is going to be the next big thing. Netflix is giving us Star Search Live. They're bringing it back. And, you know, people love watching these shows, like competition shows.
Right. And Star Search was the original.
Yes.
Like, I remember watching Star Search, I think it was on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock. There it is, Ed McMahon, from way back in the day in like the 1980s. And look who the contestant here is, an 8-year-old Christina Aguilera.
Oh my gosh.
So there are so many people that got their start, or at least got stardom from Star Search. So Adam Sandler was on Star Search. Comedian Brad Garrett, Lonnie Love, Justin Timberlake, Beyonce,
Get out.
Britney Spears.
Wait, Beyonce was on Star Search?
Yep, that's what Wikipedia says.
Wow. I love how confidently you say that. You're like, yep. She did.
Yep.
So who do you think, because they haven't announced the host yet, but who do you think would be a good
Ryan
fit for it?
Seacrest will host that too.
You think so?
He just hosts everything, doesn't he?
I don't know. I feel like they need to find, and he's a great host, but I feel like they need somebody
Who do you think
else.
should do it?
I don't know.
Do you want to do it? You could put your name in the ring, your hat in the ring.
I feel like I might be too honest. I'd be like, not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Well, do you remember?
How did you make it here?
See, the older show is the Gong Show, where I remember they would let them sing until they hated them, and then they
be
would
like,
go over and
boom,
gong,
out of
and like
tune.
you are done with. I would get a gong very quickly if I tried to sing.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. All right. Hey, we have a game that we want to get to because Memorial Day weekend is just around the corner, and of course that's the official start of summer.
Unofficial.
Unofficial.
It's the unofficial.
Yes, because the official is
In June.
in June when it's meteorological summer.
Actually, no, that's June 1st.
That's June 1st.
Gosh.
When's
David.
the official start of summer then? June like 21st?
Yeah, it's
19th?
like it's like no,
20th,
it's like June
21st.
20th or 21st.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and meteorological, whatever.
Meteorological.
Always starts, I think, on the first of the month of when the season will start.
Teddy is telling us we'd better play this game. So, we're talking summer things, and we are saying whether we are all in or no way to each of the summer things. So, we're going to go quickly through these. First, socks with sandals. Are you all in or no way?
A lot of the kids do this. As an adult, I would say no way. If you're a kid, go for it.
You know what? I don't care anymore. It's comfortable. If I want to wear no socks, fine.
Sure,
if I want to
whatever.
wear socks, I'll do socks.
Rocking red, white, and blue everything.
Oh, yeah.
America.
All in. All right, watermelon with salt on it. Yeah.
I do like sweet and salty, but I feel like the salt would bring out too much water in the already watery watermelon.
Honestly, I've never tried it I've tried it on cantaloupe. And I
Yeah.
love it on cantaloupe, so I'd try it on watermelon.
Having ice cream for dinner.
All in.
I
What do you mean, no way?
don't know.
You just have fun for one night. Just like throw caution to the wind.
Well, it doesn't say one night. It just says having ice cream for dinner.
Not every night. You're not forced to do it every night. I would not
Okay,
be all
fine.
in for that.
Walking barefoot in the grass. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I love not wearing shoes.
Who cares about garter snakes?
I need the earth on my feet sometimes. Grilling pineapple. I say yes. So good.
Matching swimsuits for families. I've never thought about it. You're gonna say no way? You know what? I'm gonna go no way too because you have a family. You've thought this through.
Well, it's like everybody wearing the same t-shirts at Disney. I think that it's really cute. I think that it works for some people. It's just not for me.
What about those photos, those family photos where everyone wears the white shirt or they all dress alike, you know? Isn't that kind of cute? No? You don't think so?
I
don't
think that
know.
you're
See,
trying to
Now I'm
depict-
changing my vote. I think I'm going to go all in.
You're all in now.
I mean,
I don't
if
know.
you're going to do Ron says all in.
He says
oh,
all
he's
in.
cheering for
I
all
Yes.
in.
I don't want to be
Go,
Debbie
David.
Downer with it. I think
Yeah.
it can be very cute. I just
Right.
think that when you're forcing everybody to wear the same thing, that you're not allowing them to show their true personality.
Darn it.
I know.
When you make a good point, I just thought we had figured out that. All right, outdoor movies in the park. All in.
The only problem with outdoor movies in the park is that the sunrise gets later and later. So when you have young kids, I will say it gets a little, the movie doesn't start until after 9 sometimes.
All right, how about adult movies in the park?
I'm saying yes.
I mean, like movies for grown-ups. I
That's the
don't mean
only thing.
Adult.
That would be the only
never
thing.
mind what I
Okay.
was saying there. All right, coming up, our friend in
Adult
Pittsburgh.
movies.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean that. All right, Pittsburgh's own survivor, Heidi, is here, and she's going to break down tonight's season finale. She told us her top contenders weeks ago, right after episode 1. So how did she do? She's going to tell us who she thinks is taking home the $1 million and who is just getting played.
Plus, ready for laughs, legends, and maybe even a celeb sighting? We are taking you to the birthplace of comedy, and it's only one tank away. A spot Time magazine calls one of the greatest places in the world.
But first, what if the song that you wrote online actually dropped live with a full band? We're checking out a local program turning student songs into full-blown stage performances, and Katie's original track, well, it's about to come to life live.
Oh, wait, I have the answer for you, David. It's Wednesday, May 21st, less than 1 month until the official start of summer. So there you go.
Knowledge drop.
We'll be right back.